What's up, everyone? Yesterday I finished installing my cobalt cabinets and getting my garage set up and organized. Over here is the lawn and garden corner pretty much, and in this cabinet that's what we have. And then in this cabinet over here is mainly automotive. I just pulled this workbench out because I'm getting ready to start working on that some more. I stained and polyurethane this workbench. It's butcher block top, and it turned out really nice. Although I do still kind of wish that there was a little more gray in this and not so much browns and reds, but I'm gonna live with it for now. But anyway, when I polyurethaned it, there's just a bit of a rough surface on this, so I'm gonna sand this down to make this nice and smooth and then begin painting the base. As you can see now, this wood top is very shiny. It's well protected because we put polyurethane on it. This will keep any grease or oils or debris really sinking into the wood and help protect it for a long time. Alright guys, for this process I just used a 600 grit sandpaper, and as you can see here in the video, I went over this. It looked like pretty lightly. I really did go over it lightly, just enough just to take off the roughness on the wood, and it did not take much at all. There was a couple spots here where the wood was just a little bit rougher, and I hit those spots a couple times, and then you could see like a white residue, and that was just the polyurethane being sanded off and sticking in the grooves of the wood. So then I just took a damp towel to wipe those areas off and get all the leftover sanding residue off the table. So now that that is done, I am going to begin painting the base of this table. For this project, I got this butcher block countertop from Lowe's. I'll put a link down in the description below to basically the same one that's on Amazon, so you don't even have to leave your living room or wherever you're watching this to order it. I'll also leave some links to the stains and paints and polyurethanes that I have used on this project. Alright guys, check this out. This idea popped in my mind the other evening when I was looking at the photo I took for one of my YouTube thumbnails. This had the blue painter's tape on it for when I stained the top, and I just happened to notice how similar that painter's tape looked to the cobalt cabinets and my lift. So I thought about this over the last day or so, and what I thought about was actually doing just what I did here, is painting this blue. Originally I was going to paint the whole lower base black, but I thought this would add a really cool touch, kind of reminiscent maybe of a center stripe on a racing wheel such as on my drift simulator, and just to tie everything together here. So now that I have that painted, I'm gonna go ahead and paint the lower legs, but I need to find a way to get this up off the ground, or really just maybe put some cardboard underneath. So I'm gonna go look for something to put under this table right now. here it is. Just finished painting this workbench base. And like I said, this blue section here hit me the other day when I was looking at a photo of mine. But I wanted to talk about how I was able to get this color. I took a look at several paint chips when I was at Lowe's to see what would match the cabinets. And I had some that were pretty close, but they just weren't quite the same color. And as you may be able to see, this isn't exactly the same as those, but it's really close to my lift. So what I did was, I found some Cobalt tools at Lowe's because they can scan collars, but they need something to scan it with, and the machine is attached to a kiosk or a computer or whatever. So you'll have to actually have a sample in your hand that they can scan. And I took a pair of pliers, Cobalt pliers, and took it over to the lady who was working there, and she scanned that. And that's how they were able to mix this paint for me. And the computer came up with an error. It said it might not be an exact match. And I do agree that it's not exactly the same color, but overall, I'm really pleased with this. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna let that dry for the rest of the day, and then I'm gonna finish organizing and cleaning up the garage. I'm working on some plans for my next project, but anyway, guys, you know what to do. Be sure to hit that like button, be sure to hit subscribe, and if you want to see more, be sure to stay tuned. All right, guys, until next time, I hope you have a great day.